We play and call it work.
Welcome Wargamers, Josh back to bring you another Warhammer 40k Batrep. Today I have Sophie all the way from the UK. You're from right outside of Oxford?
Yeah, between Oxford and London.
And what's the actual name of the place?
High Wycombe.
High Wycombe?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm never gonna be able to say that properly, like ever, or remember. So Sophie brought in her Harlequins today. So we're gonna do a 1850 Batrep, Harlequins versus my Admech. Let's check out the armies and the board. This is the board we're going to be playing on. We're doing tactical escalation. We've got a couple objectives. We'll go over them first. So we've got objective number 3 here. Number 6. Way up on top that we've already got a Death Jester sitting on. What objective was that again?
Oh, that's number 1.
Number 1. I know I'm going to pull a lot of take objective 1 cards. This is how it happens. Number 4 here. Number 5 here. And then number 2. Looking at where the armies are deployed on the board, I've got a unit of Skitarii Vanguard here, bare bones, nothing special to them. I got my big old cohort Cybernetica, so I've added in 1 extra Kastelan robot as well as 1 extra Data Smith. All the robots have been upgraded to have heavy Phosphor blasters everywhere, and then I've got the Dominus there, who's been upgraded to have the Eradication Array, and the Autocaduceus, I might have said it right that time, of Arkan Land, which gives the whole unit It Will Not Die. Got a unit of Rangers here with the Omnispecs and 2 of the Transuranic Arquebus. Got my unit of 2 Onager Dune Crawlers hiding up here. They've been both upgraded to have the neutron lasers. Another unit of Rangers here, 10-man strong with an Omnispecs and 2 Plasma Calivers. Last but not least, over here I have some of my Sicaran Infiltrators. Across the board looking at me, what do we have?
We've got 2 Skyweavers with Zephyrglaives, a unit of 6 Harlequins with Neurodisruptors and Caresses, and the Troop Master's got a Crescendo and a Caress, and he won't stand up. Then we've got a Death Jester with Haywire Grenades, a Shadow Seal with a Neurodisruptor, upgraded to Psycho Mastery level 2. We've got 2 more Skyweavers with Zephyrglaives, another Death Jester with Haywire Grenades and the Solitaire down there. Then we've got another unit of Troop with Embraces and Shuriken Pistols, and then the Troop Master has a Shuriken Pistol and a Storage Sword. Another Shadow Seer with a Neurodisruptor and upgraded to Psycho Mastery level 2, and a third one exactly the same. Then 3 Void Weavers with Prismatic Cannons. Another unit of Troops with... I think I've got one of them wrong. One of the troops wrong. Yeah, because that's got the Caress on there.
Pick up where we left off.
So yeah, this unit has the Embraces with the Fusion Pistols, and the Troop Master has a Fusion Pistol, a Power Sword, and the Starless Raiment.
And then 1 more Death Jester?
Yeah, 1 more Death Jester with Haywire Grenades.
Okay, so let's go back. So this unit has, what was the upgrades again?
The Embrace and the Fusion Pistol. And
then the unit in the middle here has?
Shuriken Pistols and Harlequin's Kisses.
And then the last unit is the?
This is the Embrace and the Neurodisruptors.
And the whole army fits into?
The Sekrik's Revenge.
Perfect. Went ahead, scouted up a couple of the units from the Skitarii Maniple, trying to get a little bit better board position off the bat. Kind of want to get in close shooting range of you. Also rolled for the Warlord trait for the Dominus. He rolled a 6, which means that for his unit, when I use the Canticles of the Omnissiah, I always count it as if I have the maximum amount of units, like 8+ units on the board. So kind of cool, because the Canticles might actually do a little bit more work in this game.
Okay, so with my Warlord, I've got the Warlord trait where he can re-roll to hit rolls of a 1 and saving throws.
And then we got to go over some psychic powers.
Yeah, all 3 of my Psychers, all Shadow Seers, they have the Alatiers.
Yep.
So anyone trying to target them for any reason has to roll 2d6 times 2. They can only target them if they're within that range. This one... Oh.
Sorry, let's start right over here. What's this guy got?
He's got Fog of Dreams, so It's a malediction that targets an enemy unit while it's in effect. They can only snap fire, and even in close combat they can only hit on 6s. And a Nova power called Peeler Discord. It's range 9, strength 4, assault 2d6 and concussive. This Shadow Seer has Laugh of Sorrows and Shards of Light. And
the last one?
The last one also has Shards of Light, but it has Dance of Shadows as well.
Alrighty, so the Harlequins did deploy first, so I'm going to go ahead and try to steal the initiative, or else it's going to be Harlequins turn 1. Rolling a 4 does not steal the initiative, so let's go into Harlequins turn 1. Start of the turn for the Harlequins, pulling Psychological Warfare, so scoring 1 victory point if you fail a morale, penning, or fear test. Rolled for what type of mysterious objective number 1 was. We got a Grav Wave Generator. Subtracts 2 from the charge range. I don't think anybody's charging up there anytime soon, though.
Probably not.
Starting off the movement phase, we're going to start with the... Let's see if I can get any of these names right at any point in the battle rep. It's going to be Sky Weavers.
Yep.
Sweet. Okay, so Sky Weavers moving up.
12 inches.
And then the troops moving up as well.
Yep.
Ooh. Next up, the Shadow Seer.
Yep. Gonna move 6 inches.
And then the other unit of Sky Weavers.
Yep. 12.
Up the board they go. Next up, the Solitaire moving up.
Just up to the little bunker.
Troop coming up right behind him. Not quite as quick though. Other unit of troop are moving up. Death Jester going to move himself
on the side.
Ready to clamber up there. And then the other Shadows here?
Yeah, it's going to move up to meet him. These guys.
They are Void Reavers.
Yeah, Void Weavers.
And Weavers or Reavers?
Weavers.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah, everything's Weaver.
Move them all up, and then the Shadow Seer is going to take off down out of the tower. Moving over to the Psychic phase, you've got 6 mastery levels on the table.
Yep.
Okay, so how many charges are you going to get?
5 plus 6, 11.
Woo!
So this Shadow Seer is going to roll for Veil of Tears.
Warp Charge 1?
It's Warp Charge 1, and it's going to make it difficult for them to shoot at them or target him with anything.
Throwing 3 dice.
Oh.
You're definitely getting it.
But I've got Perils.
Ooh, okay. Roll now for Perils, getting a 3, which is Power Drain. The Psyker suffers 1 wound, glancing hit with no saves of any kind allowed. In addition, roll a D3 if it's currently the Psychic phase. Both players lose a number of Warp Charges equal to the result. So roll me a D3. So we're each going to lose 1 more.
My other Psychic is also going to roll for Veil of Tears, and...
Warp Charge 1, and getting it with the 1. I think I'll let you have that.
Okay, then that's Shadow Seer is also
Gonna also go for Dance of Shadows, Warp Charge 1, targeting the Void Weavers.
Yeah.
I'm getting it. Okay, throwing Warp Charge. Alright, I'm gonna throw all of my dice at it and see if I can't stop that. So I've only got 4 because you did take the 1 away from the pool. And not getting it. No 6s. That's it for the Psychic phase, so the Void Weavers now have Stealth Enshrouded. Starting off with the shooting phase, we're going to have the 2 Sky Weavers shoot Shuriken, they got Shuriken cannons.
Yep.
Into my poor little infiltrators. Didn't do anything to you. So we've got, what, 6 shots hitting on 3s?
Yep. Only 3 hits.
Strength 6 against Toughness 3, you're looking for 2s. Okay, so Bladestorm kicks off, so you got 2 going through there, and then there's 1 that wounds. Rolling my saves, I'm going to roll everything all at the same time because I've got 4 up armor, and these are only AP 5 anyways.
Yeah.
So the 2 Blade Storm hits, I'm going to get a 4-up cover, 5 up from the buildings, and then the 1 for stealth. So 4-up saves no matter what. So let's see if I can have a couple guys live. Save 2, failed 1, and you said that these are strength 6, so I'm just going to lose the closest model because they are only toughness 3. Killing off this one. Second unit of Skyweaver is going to do much the same, shooting into my infiltrators. Hitting on 3s. It's slightly better, so you got 4 hits, which I get pretty average. Wounding on 2s, roll it up.
3 wounds.
Much the same, 4-up saves, otherwise you're going to start killing guys off. Okay, still pretty good. Only losing 1. So we'll pull.
I got 4 wounds that time.
Did you get 4 that time?
Yeah.
Give me another die then. Sorry, my bad. Trying to cheat already. Oh, there goes another one. 1 and 2 down. Got a little overzealous there. There was only 3 wounds, so we'll just put that one back, and the universe is balanced out again. Next up for shooting is going to be the Death Jester taking a shot in using the
Shrieker profile.
Okay. So hitting on 2, I can only assume.
Yeah. Hitting on 2 and wounding on 2.
Because it's poison 2 up.
Yeah.
I get a 4-up save still. Come on, save. And I do. Taking a look here now, we're going to have the Void Weavers shoot the Prismatic Cannon. You've got range with the 1 up front. I'm going to try to drop the large blast right on that one's head. Direct hit's getting pretty well almost the whole unit except for maybe -3. Ballistic skill 4, we'll check the scatter.
Scatters 2 inches.
Scatters over there, hits 4. 4 is the wound. 3 wounding hits. You do have a little bit of intervening cover, and that's just a regular blast, not ordnance or anything fancy.
No.
Okay, so we're going to get a 5-up cover. For no help. I still do have a 6-up feel no pain though. Come on. For a little bit of help, losing 2. So we're going to go ahead and pull 1 and 2. For getting the underslung shuriken cannon here. So this is going to be hitting on 3s. So we've got 2 hits so far. We're wounding on 2s. 2 wounding hits. There's only the 1 guy left in range, so let's see if he can live through this. Looking for that 5-up cover. Ooh, we made them both. Sweet. Probably it for all the shooting, so we're going to do some runs. This troop here is going to go forward 3.
Go reroll with fleet.
Okay. Well, getting greedy and it works. Up around the building. Next we're going to do the Death Jester. How far? 3 inches. Whoop. Up he goes. Shadows here.
Yeah, might as well.
And to run 4 inches. Troop here is going to run how far?
6 inches.
Ugh. Starting to move up to a nice, good mid-board position. Shadowsuit here is going to run, the one that had managed the perils. 3 inches. You go for the reroll?
Yep. Oh, 2 inches.
There we go. Starting to head towards the middle of the board. Over here, troop is going to run first.
Reroll with fleet.
Yep. Reroll that. Cock die.
3.
Okay. Not the best, but enough to get up to objective number 6. Up they go. Shadow Seer going to run. 5 inches. That's spoiled for choice. Yeah. Rolling for objective 6 to see what it is. A 6, so that's the grav wave generator again.
Yeah.
Forgot a couple objectives that I should have actually revealed earlier on. So objective number 3 that I'm sitting on here is a 6, because it's just grav wave generators for days. And number 5 is a 2, which is, yeah, so kind of boring. Wah wah. End of the shooting, so I do have to take a morale check for casualties here. Leadership 9. I rolled an 11. Awesome. See how far back we're going. There you go, another good, nice high roll. Looking on the bright side of life, I'm not quite off the board yet, so I didn't lose a unit right away. Huzzah! That is it for Harlequins turn 1. Kind of a big deal, almost getting rid of the infiltrators. And at the end of the turn, you will be scoring your objective, because I did fail a morale check. Getting the psychological warfare. This will bring us on to Admech turn 1. Take a look, see what the first objective for the Admech will be. Big Game Hunter. Score one victory point at the end of your turn if at least one vehicle or monstrous creature is destroyed during your turn. I think I can probably get that. Start of the turn, I'm going to do a Canticle first. So I think I'm going to go for Shroud Psalm, which is going to give this unit of big ol' robots stealth and shrouded somehow. Start of my movement, I'm going to go for one of my Doctrines. I am going to go for the Alpha on Protector, which is going to give me +3 ballistic skill and -2 weapon skill for all of my Skitarii units. Might as well start off seeing if these guys continue to fall back or if they manage to regroup. Leadership 9. I can't fail this many Leadership 9s, can I? Nope, they're okay. They do manage to regroup. 3-inch move. These guys will just kind of come up this way a little bit. Get a little bit farther away from the edge of the board. Next up for movement, this nice big unit of Kastelan robots and friends are going to move up the board. Try to take some better position mid-board. Unit of Vanguard over here are terrified of that troop, so they're just going to move back a little bit, but staying close to Objective 5. Try to make it a little bit harder to charge me. Next up, Unit of Rangers here is going to move forward because I want to try to hopefully put as much firepower into that Death Jester as I can. Heading up just like so. I think that's all the movement, so let's go on to shooting. Start off by going ahead and running these guys. D6 +3 for Dune Strider. So 6 inches. Up the board just like that. Now let's go to the hopefully overkill of the Cohort Cybernetica, putting shots into your Solitaire. Start off with the regular heavy phosphors that are carapace mounted, so not the twin-linked ones. These are all going to be hitting on 4s. Toughness 3, wounding on 2s. All but 1 wound. 6 wounding hits, but with Stealth and Shrouded built in, you're on a 2-up cover save. Being able to claim cover right now. Any 1s will fail. So there is 1 fail. He will take a wound. Eternal Warrior though, so he's not instant killed, but all remaining shots at him this turn are going to be at -1 cover. Now for the twin-linked heavy phosphors going in, hitting on 4s but with a reroll. See if I can convert these misses to hits. Okay, yeah. Alright, I'm wounding on 2s. Oh, this is mean. 3-up save now, same as your invuln. 2 wounds left. Oh, I think I got him.
Yeah, that's 5 times dead.
First blood.
Oh, if you can reach him.
Couldn't have asked for much better than that. Next, let's go to having my Dune Crawlers try to dial up some shots over into the Void Weavers. First shot, trying to land it right there. Ballistic skill 7 right now because of the Doctrine. And it's going to be a direct hit, so we have 1 hit. Second one's going to go in the same spot. And that's actually going to go over a couple inches. Strength 10, it's just going to be 2 penetrating hits onto the vehicles there. Jink, so you get your Jink save, but then you're Stealth and Shrouded, so you're looking for a 2-up. Pass them both. Next up, let's try to dial up shots from the Skitarii Rangers up into your Death Jester. Plasma Calivers first, hitting on 2s. They do get hot, so there is one that gets hot. We're rolling that for the ballistic skill though. I gotta show a 5 to hit. And it doesn't, so there is one get hot. Do the armor save now, 4 up. Passes it, so we're okay. Plasma Calivers wounding you on 2s for strength 7. And getting 4 wounds. Trying to bank on the 5 up invuln. Yep.
He's dead.
Whoop. Alright, the last little bit of shooting, the 2 Arquebus shooting across into your Skyweavers. Void Weavers, my bad. Hitting on 2s. So we've got 1 hit, but this rerolls to a 5. Okay, there we go, so 2 hits. Rolling for Armor Pen, they are Armor Bane, so I need to show 6s here on 2 dice. So for the first one, it's going to be a pen, and the second one will be nothing. Omnispecs putting you at a 3 up cover because you already jinked. And you passed it. That is about it. Not a bad turn at all for my shooting, doing some nice early damage there as we move on to Harlequins turn 2. And a little bit of housekeeping. I'm keeping the Feel No Pain up on these guys, as well as going for, not scoring any objectives. Generating some new objectives for the Harlequins. We're going to start off with Secure Objective 1, which you're going to get, I'm pretty sure, because you're standing on. And then Recon. If the mission has the Mysterious Objectives Mission Special Rule, score a victory point if every objective on the battlefield has been identified at the end of this or any previous turn. Alright, on to move now, starting with the Skyweavers. Start coming up the board, chasing down the remnants of my poor little unit of infiltrators. The troop here will start moving up the board. Shadow Spear opting to keep up. Tucking in behind there. Other unit of Skyweavers moving up to threaten the Rangers here. Other troop. Take mid position in the board. Up they go, and then we've got the Shadow Seer following up with them.
Yeah.
We've got the Death Jester moving up to reveal that objective. What type of objective is it? A 4, so that is a targeting relay. You reroll failed hit rolls of 1 when shooting.
That's already my.
Huh.
That's already my full my formation special roll.
Shadow Seer is going to move up with him. The troop is going to go ahead and sneak through. Last is going to be the Void Weavers. They did jink, so they're going to be snap firing anyways. And up they go. Bring us over to the psychic phase again. So 6 plus d6 for 12. Whoa. Starting off the psychic phase, we're going to start in this Shadow Seer, going for Shards of Light onto my unit of Vanguard. Throwing 2 dice, Warp Charge 1.
Goes off.
I want to stop that. I'm going to try to stop this. You got a ton of other powers I can't keep track of, so I figured this is my best chance to stop something. So show me a 6. There we go.
Okay.
Next Shadow Seer is going to go for Shards of Light into my big old unit of robots. Warp Charge 1.
Perils.
Oh, another Perils.
Okay.
Roll for the Perils for the Shadow Seer, see what happens. Roll me a single d6 there.
4.
Getting a 4. So 1 wound glancing hit, no saves of any kind allowed.
He's dead.
Power still goes off. 3d6 hits. It won't be enough to wound me, but it's going to make me take a blind check anyways.
So that's 9.
Shadow Seer over here is going to go for Fog of Dreams onto what? I assume the Skatari?
Yeah.
Okay. Warp Charge 2.
Goes off 3 times.
Yeah, you get it. That means this unit can only fire snapshots, and when rolling to hit in close combat, only hit on rolls of 6. Ugh. Last little bit, jumping over here, the Shadow Seer is going to go for...
Dance of Shadows.
Onto the Void Weavers. Was it Warp Charge 1 or 2?
1.
Okay.
Doesn't go off.
Shooting phase, going to go ahead and flat these guys out. Kind of realizing that those robots are a little bit close to comfort. They're blinded now, so yeah, not super scared of them. So I'm going to hide behind the buildings. I'm going to go ahead and do the blind check for these guys real quick too. So I need to roll a 1, 2, or 3 to pass my blind check here.
Yeah.
I rolled a 6, so they're blind.
Okay. Finish them off.
Shooting now, Skyweavers going into my infiltrators. 6 shots, hitting on 3s. They all hit. Wounding on 2s. I'm looking for 4 armor saves. They are instant killing them. I can roll 6 4-ups.
Nearly.
That's still 3 fails, so there's that unit gone. These bikes putting shots into my poor little unit of Skitarii here. 6 shots, hitting on 3s. Okay, substantially better this time. You're still wounding on 2s though. AP 5, right?
Yeah.
4-up armor save. There we go. This troop here is going to run 4 inches. Shadow Seer going to run 3 inches. You're going to go for the reroll?
Yeah.
Greedy.
Yeah.
Oh, it worked. 6-inch move. Whoop. Unit back here is going to run 3.
Which I'll reroll? 5 inches.
Why do your rerolls work? Moving them up, staying in cover. Won't be able to charge this turn, but next turn more than likely. Unit here is going to go for its run. See how far they end up. That one's cocked. Getting a 1, going to go for the reroll, obviously.
Yeah.
And getting a 4. Solid move. On to shooting now. Death Jester going to dial up shots into my unit of Vanguard here. You're hitting on 2s. There's all 2s. Looking for 2s to wound. So we've got 2 wounding hits. I get my 4-up armor save.
Right.
Come on, boys. Oh, there we go. 2 5s. Lucky.
You would have had to fall back as well if you failed that.
Now the Death Jester way up here, going to dial up shots all the way down into my Skitarii there. Hitting on 2s. And that rerolls to, what's your ballistic skill on him?
I think it's 7. Okay.
Yeah, only ballistic skill 5. And then you're wounding on 2s. At 2 wounding hits, same thing. Show me 4 armor saves. Failed 1. Killing off him being the closest.
Yep.
The end of shooting, so these guys have to take a check from getting shot by the Death Jester at a -2 penalty, so they're down to leadership 7. Nope, that's an 8. Means I'm going to fall back 2d6. But weird, because I'm not used to the Harlequin, so you get to pick the direction of this?
Yep.
Which way you want to go? Away?
Towards these guys.
Like towards these guys, the Rangers over there, right?
No, towards my Harlequins.
Oh. Fall back.
Oh.
3 inches.
Listen.
Well, this might go terribly. I assume you are going to declare a charge.
Yep.
So declaring the charge with the troop first.
Yep.
Okay, let's overwatch, see if I can get a couple. 14 shots of the Galvanic rifles. Going to be hitting you on 6s. Ooh, good amount of hits. These are all going to be wounding on 3s. There we go. 1 wounding hit. Getting your 5-up invuln. Nope.
Failed.
Now the Plasma Calivers, 6s to hit. No hits, but nothing gets hot. Still going to be a 7-inch charge to make it in.
Reroll with fleet.
Yep.
Even worse.
Not making it.
They're fair.
Skyweaver's charging in now. I don't think you can potentially fail this, but go ahead and roll it up. Hey, you're
That's
in.
what I needed.
Roll leadership to see if these guys can regroup. Because they were falling back as the Death Jester.
Yeah.
Leadership 9 they do, but just barely. In they went. You're getting to swing first, obviously. You're going to be hitting me on 3s. That's terrible. Strength 4, so wounding on 3s. Scratch that. Strength 5 on the charge, because you get Furious Charge. So you're looking at 2s.
Yay!
Get to try to do my Feel No Pain. Nope, no help. I will have 8 attacks going in because of Fog of Dreams. I'm only going to hit you on 6s. Still 2 hits. Now I'm looking for 5s. 1 wounding hit. 5 up invuln save, rolling a 3, so you are taking 1 wound on one of the bikes. Skitarii did lose that combat down to leadership 8. See if they stay. They do. Piling in, that's the end of combat, the end of turn 2 for the Harlequins. End of the turn, looking at the objectives, you have secure objective 1 because your Death Jester is still sitting right on top and not getting a recon. A quick little sweep of the battlefield as we move on to Admech turn 2. Start of my turn, still haven't got Big Game Hunter, so I get to generate 1 more. And study the machines of the foe. Score 1 victory point at the end of your turn if at least 1 enemy vehicle was completely destroyed during your turn, but did not suffer an explodes or crash and burn result in the vehicle damage table. Something tells me I should be trying to kill your vehicles. Picking the Canticles of the Omnissiah, I'm going to go for the Benediction of Omniscience, so I get to reroll all failed to hit rolls when making shooting attacks this turn. For, well, just the robot unit. Then for my Doctrines, I'm going to go for the +1 ballistic skill across the board. Movement, big ol' unit of Fun Death. We'll move up to that objective and figure out what it is. Roll to see what type of objective that will be, and it is a 2, so it's nothing of note. That's the end of the most boring movement phase ever, so let's go on to trying to shoot some of these stupid pointy ears. I think we'll start off with this unit of Rangers dialing up shots across the board into that troop. Starting off with the 11 shots from the Galvanic Rifles. These are all going to be hitting on 2s. Wounding on 3s. That's better. That's 7 wounding hits into the unit. 5 up invulns, reroll 1s. So you got a couple rerolls there.
Oh,
got 1 more right there, yep.
So far there's only 1.
So losing a grand total of 3. 2 shots from the snipers, hitting on 2s. They both hit. And then wounding on 4s because of sniper. There's only 1 there. 5 up invuln, rerolling 1s. Is a 2, so nope, gonna lose 1 more. Did a pretty good job of reducing that unit down to something more manageable. Not being able to see any of the vehicles, both the Dune Crawlers are going to opt to try to put shots right onto... kind of want this thing dead, so we're going to drop both the shots right onto the Shadowseer's head. Dropping the shots there, direct hits will hit the Shadowseer as well as 3 of the unit from the troop. So first shot, ballistic skill of 5 right now. That's going over a couple inches. Shot drifted over and managed to hit 4 of the troop. Second shot, ballistic skill 5. Direct hit. Wounding the troop, 7 hits total on 2s. They all wound. Looking for that 5 up invuln, rerolling 1s. Saving a couple so far. Nope, that's 5 fails, so that is the unit. Rolling to wound the Shadowseer now, wounding him on a 2. It does wound. What's the invuln there? 5 up?
5 up.
5 up invulnerable save, rerolling 1s. Nope. And that's enough to get him. Next up will be my Vanguard, dialing up shots into the troop over there. I'm going to be hitting on 2s. These are all wounding on 4s, but 6s count as 2 wounds.
that's 4
You
of
need to
them.
do these 4 at a time before we get to the Troop Master, who's on a 3-up invuln for running. He doesn't give that to the unit, right?
No, it's just himself.
Okay, so you got a 5-up invuln and rerolling 1s. Only lost 1 so far. So throw in 3 more dice. Okay. And then the last one. There's the 1, but you get to reroll. So losing 2. Killing off the front 2 there. Lastly, I think we're going to have the Kastelans try to dial up shots across the board into that troop there. Heavy phosphors, but keep in mind these guys are blind. I do have the reroll, but I'm hitting on 6s. So hitting on 6s, rerolling. Now looking for 6s on the reroll. Only 1 hit so far. And there's 1 more. Wounding on 2s. So we've got 2 wounding hits at least. Strength 6, so it would be instant death. You get your 5-up invuln. Pass 1, fail 1. So that's the Troop Master down. Now for the Twin Linked Heavy Phosphors into the 1 remaining one. So same thing, show me 6s. Oh, a couple more hits there. Then 6s. For a few more. These are all wounding on 2s. And all of them wound. Only need to pass 5 5-up invulns. Even the reroll doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Damn, the last one goes.
Yes, 3.
Swinging with these bikes now. You are going to be hitting me on 3 still. Oh, they all hit. And then you are wounding me on 4s though.
Only 2.
2 go through. I do get my Feel No Pain on 2 at least. 6-up Feel No Pain. Pass 1 again, so gonna lose 1. 7 attacks coming back in. Still hitting on 6s. There's 1 hit. Wounding on a 5. It is a wounding hit.
They've got armor. Why haven't I been using their armor?
Oh, did they get an armor save that we've been forgetting about?
Yeah, they've got a 4-up armor save. They're the only units in my whole army that have armor.
Okay, we'll do the 4-up armor now.
Okay, so 4-up armor.
So it passed. Roll another 4-up and I'll give you the wound back on the 1 because we forgot it last time. Yeah,
Hey.
So it wouldn't have taken a wound. You had 1 combat and I didn't run anyways. So things balance out. Lost that combat by 1, so down to leadership 8. We don't care. Keeping you locked in.
Oh, so it's just an initiative.
So they've got hit and run?
Yeah.
Dang it. Okay, so I guess I don't keep you tied in then. So initiative test, anything but a 6 will succeed. And there's a 2, so you are able to hit and run. Opting to go this way on the hit and run and rolling distance. Getting to go 8 inches. Moving up to there, I'm going to go ahead and consolidate 6 inches, so I'm trying to spread a little bit. End of the turn, I'm still not scoring any points as we move on to Harlequins turn 3. Sorry, the Harlequin turn. You're winning 2-1 right now. You got domination. Score D3 plus 3 victory points if you control every objective marker on the table at the end of your turn. I don't think you're going to end up with that, but maybe. And then supremacy. Score D3 victory points if you control at least 2 objective markers and at least twice as many objective markers as your opponent controls at the end of your turn. Now, guaranteed at the end of your turn, you're going to get recon at least anyways.
Yeah.
Movement will start off with this troop moving up to go punch my little vanguard. It moved up like so. Void Weaver's going to follow up behind now. Floating up behind like so. Movement now, the Sky Weavers. Going to go over and jump on objective number, doesn't matter because you're going for supremacy.
So I'm going to get them.
These are guys are going to move up here. The idea is, yeah, send them into combat and then hopefully be able to consolidate back onto that objective.
Yeah.
Psychic phase, you only have 2 mastery levels left on the table. So we're going to get a total of 7 dice. Starting off the second phase, we're going to go for Dance of Shadows, so Stealth and Shrouded onto the Void Weavers. Warp Charge 1. We're going to throw 2 dice.
Did not pass.
Ugh. Next up, he's going to go for Veil of Tears onto himself. Warp Charge 1, getting it with 2. I'm going to let you have that. Last will be throwing another Shards of Light onto the unit of Kastelan robots, the big cohort Cybernetica. Warp Charge 1 or 2? 1, right? Okay, let's see if you get it.
There's a once.
You do. I'm going to throw all my dice at it. If I can show a single 6. And I managed to stop it. Skyweaver shooting now into those poor Rangers. Hitting on 3s. Another terrible roll. 2 hits. You're wounding on 2s.
Nothing.
There's double 1s. Whoa. Other Skyweavers are going to try the same thing and see if they can actually do some damage. Hitting on 3s. Okay.
A lot better.
They learned their lesson. And now wounding on 2s. That's really bad.
Okay, that's fine.
Bladestorm hit, killing off this one. And then I've got 4 more I need to roll. Looking for 4 up armor. Failing 3, passing 1. So 1, 2, 3. Death Jester opting to finish the job off, putting shots in, hitting on 2s. 3 hits, and then wounding on 2s.
1 wound.
4 up armor. That's bad rolling. Okay, 4 up armor. Nope, you killed 1.
Which means...
This Death Jester now opting to put regular shots into this unit here, not the biocorrosive.
No, not the bioexplosive.
Hitting on 2s. 3 hits, and now you are wounding me on 2s.
3 wounds.
Had to take 2 saves because there was a Bladestorm in there, so 4 up armor. Pass 1, fail 1, so the 2 closest are going to die. Whoop, and whoop. Shadow Seer is going to run. 4. That's to put it down there, and I can't shoot it now. Next, we're going to do the shooting from the Void Weavers into the robots here. So we've got the 3 lance shots going into them. These are all hitting on 3s. So we've got 2 hits, and then you're wounding on 4s. 1 wounding hit. I get a 5 up invuln here, and on a 6 I bounce the shot back at you. Nope, I fail my invuln. So now I've got my 5 up feel no pain. And I pass that.
Okay.
Now the 9 shuriken cannon shots hitting on 3s.
Oof.
Another subpar roll. Strength 6, so you're looking for 5s.
Nothing.
Troop here is going to run. 2 inches, I assume you want to reroll?
Yeah, reroll with fleet. 4 inches.
Unit has moved up nice and close now. I think that's it for your shooting.
That is it, yes.
Oh, you look for morale checks. We're going to start over here. Leadership is down by 2, so I'm down to leadership 7. Nope, they are not walking towards you. Leadership 8 here. Yep, nope, he doesn't like it. Oh, he's going to fall back. 4 inches. Ugh. Starting off with the charges right here, so I do get to Overwatch. 3 shots hitting on 6s. I hit twice. If you've watched my bat reps, I never roll well. I don't know what to do with these good rolls. I'm wounding you on 2s. Okay, so only wound you once.
Okay.
5 up invuln. Failed. But these guys are base toughness 4 because of being on bikes, so at least it's not instant death.
Yeah.
Now the charge in. No matter what you're in.
Yeah.
Since I'm falling back, I gotta take that morale check to see. So he passes it, so yeah, you do successfully make a charge in. Oh, that's gonna hurt. This troop has declared a charge as well, so I'm gonna do some Overwatch. Looking for those 6s to hit. Getting 3. Wounding on 4s. 6s count as 2 wounds. Okay, so that's technically 3 wounds.
Yeah.
3 normal guys up front, so we're going to roll these all at the same time. 5 up, rerolling 1s. Only 1 passes, so 2 go down. Killing off the front 2 there, so it's going to make the charge a little bit tougher for you.
Well, it's 9 inch.
It is a 9-inch, or sorry, yeah, 9-inch charge to make it in here. You do have fleet to help out.
9 inches.
Ah! Okay, they're in. 5 attacks coming in, hitting on 3s. Okay, you got 4 hits. You're what, strength 3?
Yes.
So okay, so you're looking for 4s to wound.
3 wounds.
And all I'm going to get is my 6 up feel no pain. See if the feel no pain can help me out. It does twice. So he's going to take 1 wound. Jump back a step. We forgot the Hammer of Wrath from the, was it the Crest? So D3 Hammer of Wrath. Getting 2. Wounding on 4s.
Nothing.
So it comes on the wash the same anyways.
Okay, so...
Swinging with the 4 regular attacks now, hitting on 3s. Knocking guys over. I don't blame you. Okay, you got 4 hits. And any extra strength for the crest or anything like that, or is it just a Hammer of Wrath?
It's just the Hammer of Wrath.
Okay, so you are wounding me on 4s then. Solid roll. 2 wounding hits. So I get my 4 up armor save. I failed them both, and I get my 6 up feel no pain. Nope. So, dead and dead. 1 lonely little vanguard will pile in to swing. Looking for a 4 to hit. And a 2 doesn't do it. Losing combat by 3, so I'm looking for leadership 5. Yeah, that would have failed no matter what. Well, let's roll initiative. You're initiative 7 on the Troop Master. Mm-hmm. So roll me a d6, see what you get. Okay, so you go to an 8. I might get away. I gotta roll like a 6. I got away!
What was your initiative?
I think they're 3. Fallback distance. I rolled a 5, so I'm 2 inches away from the edge of the board. So he's right here.
Okay, I think.
Roll to consolidate. 5 inches. Alrighty. We got 1 more combat to do still. Do the Hammer of Wraths we forgot from the last combat with the Skyweavers. So... okay, you've got 1 wounding hit. I got my 4 up armor save. And to fail it. And I got my 6 up feel no pain. And to fail it. So you just ran into him with a bike. Consolidate. 4 inches.
That's it for my turn then.
They've headed up there. So that's the end of the turn for Harlequins turn 3. End of the turn score now. You're going to get recon. Because everything has been shown. And then we've got, you're not going to get domination, but you are going to get supremacy for sure because you're controlling like 5 objectives to my 1. So it's worth D3. Just worth the 1. Okay. And then, do you want to hold on to domination or throw it away?
I'll hold on to it for a little bit.
Remembering that those Kastelan robots are on the objective, so we're going to pitch that one. That's it for the Harlequins. We're going to move on to Admech turn 3. Time to draw another objective for the Mechanicum, because I still can't get any. Secure objective 2. That's objective 2 up there. I'm not getting that anytime soon. Start of the turn. Incantations. I'm not going to bother with any, because there's none that's going to really help me this turn. So I'm going to skip the incantation. I will go for the Doctrine of Gundrill Symbiosis, so I'm going to get +2 ballistic skill, -1 weapon skill for all my Scutari. Start off movement, see if he rallies. It's on double 1s. Nope, not quite. So he's going to continue to fall back. Double 1s or he's off the board. See ya! Big unit of Kastelan robots are going to start moving towards the Void Weavers, putting some shots in. Moving that big expensive blob of guys over like so. Next we're going to go ahead and move up the Rangers, try to get a mid-board position. Up they go, and that's the end of another super duper exciting Mechanicum, or sorry, AdMech movement phase. Time for some shooting. Where do I want to start? We're going to go ahead and have the Kastelans all try to dump shots into the Void Weavers. Opting to fire the Mirage launchers, so let's see if I can't dial up some shots. I think I will opt to give up one of the... No, all of them are going into them. I was thinking about putting some shots here, but I'll deal with them next turn. 15 shots with the regular Phosphor Blasters. These are all going to be hitting on 4s. Armor 10 all around, so I am looking for 4s to glance here. Have you roll the 3 glances first. You get 4 up invulns.
Yes, 1 goes 3.
So that's 1 whole point done so far. And then for the pens, there's 4 of them.
2 go 3.
Rolling for the penetrating hits first. So the first one, it's just a 3, so that one is going to just get wrecked. And then the one behind, because you are open top, so I'm looking for the 6 to blow you up. And there's the 6, so that's 2 down.
Okay.
The explosion was close enough. Hypothetically, I could do some damage there. So how big was the explosion? 6 inches, and so he's going to take a strength 4 hit on that vehicle. Show me a 6 to glance. No. Now for the twin-linked heavy phosphors, same thing, hitting on 4s. And needing to show 4s. Reroll. It's still not great. Looking for the 4s to glance. So that's quite a bit better. Doing the glances first.
Okay.
4 up. Pass 1, fail 1, and then the pens. Only failing 1, so the vehicle is going down, and I don't think it will make a big difference either way. See if you leave wreckage though, so I'll blow you up on a 6. Nope, but the vehicle is wrecked. Next up, we're going to have the Doom Crawlers. I'm going to try to dial up shots across the board into these 2 bikes. They've got Mirage launchers that they are going to fire. Makes sense with what's shooting at them. Dropping into a direct hit, we'll be able to hit both bikes. I'm ballistic skill 6 right now, so we'll see the scatter in the first. It's a direct hit, so that's 2 hits so far. And then the next is another direct hit, so it's 4 hits total. These are wounding you on 2s. So they all wound, but you got your 4 up invuln. They are instant death though, because of the strength 10.
And I failed 2.
Yeah, there's the 2 fails. No, you get to reroll 1s, don't you?
Oh yeah, of course. I still
Nope,
failed.
there we go. And that is the bike's dead. Next bit of shooting will be this unit of Rangers dialing up shots into these bikes here. Using the Mirage launchers. So they're going to have a 4 up invuln. Shooting in now, I need 2s to hit. The 1s reroll to 6s. For 1 more hit. 4s to wound. Still pretty good. 4 wounding hits, so 4 up invulns. Pass 1, fail 1, so it's 1 bike down. 2 Arquebus now, hitting on 2s. They both hit. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound. 4 up invuln. Nope, taking a wound down to 1 wound remaining. That is the end of AdMech turn 3. Definitely went very, very well for me. A little bit of overwhelming firepower again this turn. Looking at the objectives, I'm going to get Big Game Hunter because I got at least 1 vehicle. And then study the machines of the foe. I'm going to get 1 victory point because at least 1 enemy vehicle was completely destroyed during my turn but did not suffer an explodes result. So I get those 2. So cure objective 2 I'm just going to throw away. Turn 4 for this, I almost said Scutari. For the Harlequins, we've got the Dance of Death. Score 1 victory point at the end of your turn if at least one enemy unit was completely destroyed. Witch Hunter.
Psyker.
Oh yeah, so discard that because you can't get it. Pull a fresh one. Demolition. Score 1 victory point at the end of your turn if at least one gun emplacement or enemy building. Get rid of that one.
Let me guess, here's a flyer. Oh.
Harness the Warp. Okay, so if you successfully manifest a psychic power.
Yeah.
No prisoners. And then the last one is going to be Big Game Hunter. So you're looking for a vehicle kill.
Yeah.
Jump back a step. We forget to do leadership on the Skyweaver. Yeah, he's fine. Starting off with a movement. Popping back up there. The bike is going to move nice and close to the unit of Rangers. Harlequins that were hiding back here are going to start moving up, trying to get out of the carnage and destruction. I can't talk. Psychic phase now, a d6 plus 2.
Oh, 4 plus 2.
Start off by throwing 1 into Dance of Shadows on a 4-up.
No.
No. So you're not going to get your 3 psychic powers this turn. And you've got 3 dice left.
2
into Shards of Light into the Kastelans over there.
Goes off once.
Yep, I really don't want you to have that, so let's see if I can stop it. Show me a 6. Nope, you get it. Last one, Veil of Tears going off on a 4-up.
Nope.
Not getting it. But the robots are blinded. Rather, I should do the blind check, I guess. So I pass on a 1, 2, or 3. And unfortunately for you, they are not blind this turn.
That is a pity. Hiding?
Shooting phase, we're going to start with the Shadow Seer running. Yep.
6 inches.
He's out of here.
I'm running these guys.
Harlequin's going to run.
3.
That's a 3. Reroll.
Reroll.
Yep. And there's a 3. Okay, well, at least you'll get punished for trying to get greedy on it. Brings us on to shooting. We're going to start with Death Jester into this unit right here. Hitting on 2s. They all hit again. And then you are looking for 2s to wound. Getting them.
3 wounds.
All I'm getting is my 4-up armor save. And 2 go down.
Awesome.
Death Jester up here, putting shots down into the Rangers. Hitting on 2s. And you got 2 hits, and then you're wounding on 2s.
2 wounds.
So there's 1 Bladestorm there that is just going to murderize a guy. And the other one gets a 4-up armor save. Passes. Bike is going to do much the same into the now reduced unit. Hitting on 3s. Okay. 1 hit, and then you are looking for 2s. Definitely wounds. Get my 4-up armor save. And I make it. These guys took casualties from the Death Jesters. I got to roll a leadership -2, so down to leadership 7. And I pass, so we're not falling back anywhere.
Actually, it's both Death Jesters that did it, so wouldn't that mean...
Bike is opting to go ahead and charge in, so I got to try to fire some Overwatch. Galvanic Rifles first, hitting on 6s. So there is 1 hit in there. Wounding on a 4. And it fails to wound, so I've got the 2 sniper shots, hitting on 6s. No hits.
Awesome.
Roll to see if that bike makes it in. Yeah, it definitely does. So 7 inches, goes straight into the one with the sniper. Start off with your Hammer of Wrath.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yep, you're wounding me on a 4.
No.
Nope. 4 attacks from the bike now, hitting on 3s. So we've got 2 hits thus far. You're wounding on 2s.
Yay.
Get my 6-up, feel no pain. Okay, promptly failed them both. So that is going to be dead and dead. Pile in to get some swings. Hitting on 4s. So we've got 2 hits, and then I'm wounding on 5s. 1 wounding hit. Get your 4-up armor. Kind of a big deal.
No,
oh, no.
He's dead.
Bike goes down. That was kind of your last clutch trying to get a whole bunch of points out of that. Yeah. Looking at the objectives here, you're going to get Harness the Warp for sure. And then not getting anything else, unfortunately.
I'm going to
pitch
discard.
Big Game Hunter?
Yeah.
Will bring us on to turn 4 for the Adeptus Mechanicus now. Take a look at what objectives. We're going to see the Will of the Omnissiah. So I'm going to score 1 point at the end of my turn if I use one of the following canticles: Invocation of Machine Might, Chant of the Remorseless Fist, or Litany of the Electromancer. And you completely destroyed at least one enemy unit during the assault phase of your turn. I'm going to get Kingslayer. No prisoners. And secure objective 1. Pretty simple for the canticles. I'm going to go for the Chant of the Remorseless Fist, which is letting me reroll all failed to hit rolls when making close combat attacks. Then for the Skitarii, the Doctrines, I'm not going to take any right now because I don't want to get any penalties anywhere. Movement will just start with moving the robots on up. This unit here is just going to move itself up the board. Try to pour some shots into that Death Jester up there. That's it for movement, so I think we're going to go right on to shooting. Now, I could just try to shoot here, but I kind of want to get into assault with you. I don't know. It's an extra point. I think I'm going to go for the boring route, because I want to get the Kingslayer, and I want to get the... Because, yeah, that's the Warlord there. I think I was mistaken thinking it was one on the other side of the board, but that's the Warlord. So, yeah, let's go for some shots into that unit. Start off with the regular heavy phosphors, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 2s. A grand total of 5 wounding hits. 5 up invuln, rerolling 1s.
Actually, for the...
Oh, did you run?
Yeah,
so he's up to a 3 up?
Yeah, so...
Okay, so we'll do these, we're going to do them one at a time.
He's got 2 wounds.
Strength 6.
Oh, so it's... Okay.
So one at a time. 3 up invuln. Passed. Passed. Okay, passed. Last one. Rolled a 1, but you get a reroll on it.
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, you got a 2. So close, but not quite. That was from one of the relics, right? If you run, then you got a 3 up.
It's called Starmus Raiment. It's one of the Enigmas.
Yeah, one of the Enigmas, correct. Okay, now the Twin-Link Phosphor's going into you. Hitting on 4s to light. See if I can get some more hits. And a do. All of these wounding on 2s. That just might be enough. That's going to be 8 5 up invulns. Even with the reroll, yeah, we got him. With that, we're going to have the 2 Doom Crawlers try to lob shots onto the head of this Death Jester over here. We have ballistic skill 4 now, so let's see if we can't hit him. First one's going to go over 4 inches, and that is a definite miss. And then second is going to go over the other way and miss. So both those shots, wasted shots. Shooting here up into the Death Jester on top of the rock now. 2 galvanic rifles to start. They are going to hit you on 3s. So 2 hits, and then wound you on 3s. 1 wounding hit. Stealth Enshrouded, so you are looking for that 4 up. Not getting it, so he's taking 1 wound. Sniper round into him now, hitting on a 3. And it fails to hit. That is the end of Mechanicum turn 4. So I'm going to score no prisoners. And then Kingslayer as well, which is going to be worth the D3. So it's only worth 1. I will opt to throw away secure objective 1. End of Mechanicum, or sorry, AdMech turn 4. The score is 6 for the AdMech and 5 for the Harlequins. Alright, Harlequins going to draw 3 more on their turn 5. You've got Hold the Line, at least 3 of your scoring units and none of your opponents. Don't think you'll be able to get that because I don't think you have that many units left, do you? Oh, still technically you did 3.
Yeah, I've got exactly 3.
Okay, next objective will be secure objective 4. And the last one will be assassinate. One enemy character is removed as casualty during the turn.
Yeah.
Moving down these steps to sit right there. Shadowseer opting to move on down. Psychic Phase, you're going to roll a 3, so getting a total of 5 dice. Start with Dance of Shadows on himself, looking for a single warp charge, and getting it. Do I want to stop that? No, I'm not going to bother with that. What else have you got?
3 onto Veil of Tears.
Okay.
Does not go off.
Oh, I should have thrown my dice to the first one. Shooting will start with the Death Jester, going over into the Rangers. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 2s. 2 wounding hits. Bladestorm is going to get 1, so I'll roll the save on the other, looking for a 4 up. Fail it, so that's 2 dead. Kills off these 2 here. Shooting now. Death Jester here is out of range to be able to put shots into that Skitarii. So, if you can roll either a 5 or 6 with your fleet, you'll be able to get down off the building and into your deployment zone. So roll it up, see what you get. There's a 5! Okay, so Danny goes off the building and back into your deployment. Shadowseer going to run, going to show like a 1 or 2 here. That 6 is more than enough. Always be able to roll those runs before you need the reroll. End of the turn for the Harlequins. You're going to get hold the line, because you got 3 of your units back in your deployment, and not getting anything else. I assume you're going to want to throw away secure objective 4, because I've got a bunch of giant robots near it. Scratch that, you're going to get assassinated as well, because 1 enemy character, and you did get the Sarge from the Skitarii.
Someone.
Turn 5 for the Admech. Let's see what I can pull. I have got Domination, D3 plus 3 if you control every objective marker on the table. Not going to happen. Harness the Warp. I got no Psychers, so I'm going to pitch that. And instead pull Demolitions. Is that not the same thing that you did?
Yeah.
Okay, try this again. Witch Hunter. Yep, 1 victory point at the end of your turn if at least 1 enemy with a Psyker, Psychic Pilot, or Brotherhood of Psychers. Special rule is completely destroyed. And then secure objective 4 and secure objective 5. Objective 5 is right there. Objective 4 is right over here. The super exciting turn will consist of me standing here, him moving over. That's movement. Now this Dune Crawler is going to try to drop a shot all the way over there onto the head of the Shadowseer. Ballistic skill 4, let's see if I can hit him. Yeah, it's going to go over a bunch and not. It does manage to not go onto the building, and it does clip the Death Jester, so I'm wounding him on a 2 up. Wounded him. You get your... I guess your cover's the best right now, because you're going to get like a 2 up cover.
Yeah.
Okay, roll it up. And there's the 1. And I think I got him. It's strength 10.
Oh, so he's dead.
Yeah. End of the turn, scoring both objectives 4 and 5. So getting those points. I think I will pitch away Domination, because that's not going to happen. So that is giving me the slight edge right now. The end of turn 5, the score is 8 for the Admech and 7 for the Harlequins. So on a 3 up, the game will continue. And there's the 2, unfortunately doesn't continue, so that is an Admech victory by the narrowest of margins. Handshake, good game. Let's let the camera do a little post-game chat, because this was way closer than I thought it was going to be. Folks, welcome to the post-game chat. We're going to talk a little bit about the game overall. Starting off, so is this the first time you played against Admech, or...
No, I've played against them before.
Okay. Played against a list setup like this, or no?
No, definitely not.
Okay. Give me your overall impressions, I guess, of my list and how it played first.
Well, those robots are a pain in the backside.
The robots are mean. Yeah. Even though, I mean, you didn't technically throw that much firepower at them, because toughness 7, you need some solid weaponry to deal with them. So they're that big tar pit unit of, you know, you're probably not going to be able to shift us off the board. And yeah, there's a lot of firepower with heavy phosphors, 36-inch range, strength 6, AP 3, luminogen.
They cause too much damage.
Yeah, they definitely did kind of run riot over the list. Doom crawlers are always great with big neutron lasers.
Yeah.
Being able to kind of dial up shots almost anywhere you want on the board. Now, we did kind of compare the lists ahead of time and talk about the game overall. With the knowledge of kind of what the list does and how it plays, how would you change your list, or would you try the same list?
I'd probably change it a little bit.
Yeah,
mostly just to probably switch something out so that I could get a Star Weaver in.
Okay. Is that the transport?
Yeah, that's the transport to protect my troops a little bit. But otherwise, yeah. Yeah,
try to get a little bit more mobility, less foot slogging.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what kind of armies are you used to playing against?
Mostly Space Marines.
Okay, so yeah, you're used to playing against the Imperium, and this is kind of another goofy iteration of the Imperium. Overall, yeah, this is the first time I've played against Harlequins. Or no, that's a fib. I played against Harlequins once before, but I was using a Chaos Marine list that had no marks. It was when I was using Night Lords. It was a fun game, kind of a zany game. This was kind of mean back and forth. Like, there's such punishing firepower, but you did do a good job of keeping up with objectives. Yeah. I mean, technically, if you had managed to kill off that one last guy...
Yeah. Just that one little sniper got away.
Yep, the one sniper getting away and passing his morale definitely, that won me the game. So, don't know what more to say, guys. Thanks for tuning in. As always, leave any comments or anything else like that below. Any rules, mistakes, make sure you go ahead and point them out. If you've got a little bit more of an in-depth comment, feel free to shoot me an email, josh@miniwargaming.com. Other than that, thanks for tuning in, and as always, happy wargaming. Vault members, click on the link below to see me playing the AdMech taking on the Space Wolves. If you're not a Vault member, you can click on the link below anyways. It takes you to a 7-day free trial. You get to check out this game, plus everything we have in the Vault. Everything we do in pairs. That's twice as much content, as well as you get access to Chris and Janine's painting tips and tricks. Check it out, guys, and as always, happy wargaming.